I won't use my cool glasses. There we go. Hey. Hmm.
Hey, 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 we're live on Sunday night. Live on Sunday night. Tom and Michelle. Dun dun dun.
Almost the end of 2025.
Crazy, right? 6 weeks. Are you ready for Christmas?
Talking to mom a little bit about it, and me and Teresa got to figure out the kids and what we're doing. And we normally, well, when the kids were in Alberta, we would like most of the times, two out of 3 years, would go up there, and then Teresa would go see her dad, which of course isn't happening this year.
Right.
Um, but yeah, so I think I'm invited, but we'll be Christmas Day doing something probably at her place.
I
And
meant
then,
like gifts, like that sort of stuff.
what's that?
Gifts, shopping.
No, no, we'll do a
Come in
meal.
advance. Oh, you don't do gifts?
Yeah.
Oh, did you
Five for me, one for you, five for me, one for you.
have you
No,
started shopping yet?
yeah, kind of. It's it's weird. I used to shop. So I would everything depends. Like because of the house and that, I'm not like I used to be. But what I would do, so I would be good to see something in the summer and go, oh man, this would be great for the kids
Oh
or
yeah.
whatever, and
Mhm.
grab it and put it away, right?
Right.
And it didn't matter. I mean, if it was on sale, it was on sale. That was great. But usually price, has something to do with it. But it'd be, oh man, this would be great. So I was really good with being ahead of the curve, right? And then I wasn't like manic. I won't be manic. I'll probably get anything I'm thinking of within the next 2 to 3 weeks.
Do you like, is that something like we don't really do big gifts? We
No,
do
I don't.
no. So I try not to get caught up in it, but when, as you know, as your family grows, especially the kids, I feel like I have to get a head start. So I have, but some years are better than others. I've had some years I'm pretty much done by now. When I
Yeah.
was like working out of town, I had time to kill between appointments. So I go check out Giant Tiger or whatever, where my scenarios changed, but I proceed with caution because for me, and I think for you as well, eat, drink, be merry, the meal, the memories, the games, but the gifts. I mean, I don't know if resent is the word, but like the whole commercialism, the whole buy, get the newest thing. How are you
Backstreet
doing?
Boys.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Bye, bye, bye.
Right, exactly. See, it's programmed in your brain. Absolutely. Hey, Alan. Alan's with us today. Glad you're
We
here.
miss you. Sorry
Right?
about last week.
So we were talking about shopping and if we get caught up in the whole buy mentality. Now that's in my head, Tom. So we want to hear your thoughts, Alan. Do you get caught up in that? I don't know. I just, by the time it gets really close, I just, I find it really frustrating that they're cramming it down your throat, and really frustrating um how easily, and I'm not judging or blaming, but it's so easy um to overspend or put yourself in a situation over Christmas where you're jacking up your credit card or spending beyond your means. I have seen some posts on social media talking about, and I know we're not in that scenario specifically, but talking about if you're buying from Santa, can you please make the Santa gifts the less expensive, the socks, the underwear, the sweaters, not make the best gifts be from Santa, because kids are going to school and they're hearing like, I got socks and underwear from Santa and a chocolate M, and why did that kid get an Xbox from Santa? Like, it's, you know what I mean? It's such an interesting thing as we gather information too. It's weird anymore, any holiday.
See, and here's the hard thing with that. So first of all, with gifts, so what I've done, for various reasons, I don't put who the gifts from. I just put to Ethan, to Emily, to Charlotte, to whoever, right?
Well, they
Um,
must know who it's from, though.
no,
So, well, then they think you buy them nothing?
no, it doesn't. It doesn't matter. And the reason, go back to what you're just saying, right?
Yeah.
Because there's people at school that we can't change the whole world with people at
Oh, of
school.
course not. Yeah, yeah.
So
Nobody's gonna
so
all
you're
go for that.
yeah. So the thing about it, because if you have, say, homes that are separate parents, right?
Yeah.
You like, I know people in that scenario, and a lot of the times, just saying, in my experience, like people I know, especially in divorced homes, separate homes, the man a lot of times makes more money, and he feels like he's got to buy the kid, so he's the one buying the Xbox, while the mother is buying like a toy or something practical, right? In a lot of scenarios,
Sometimes.
if the male is the makes the more money,
Well, yeah,
that's
okay. So, yeah. So we
so
prorate
in
to what our income is, but the
yeah,
mom
but
might buy something fun too,
what's that?
The mom might
No,
buy something equally
no,
fun, less
but
value.
so in situations that I know, variants of they'll buy something fun, but they also be practical. But men will, like, I'll think of my daughter and my ex son-in-law. They spend money they don't have, but they would spend. He would be the one that would buy like the $140 Lego set, the Harry Potter
Sure.
thing, and the $300 whatever, which they don't even need, right? And it was this sense of, hey, look how great dad is, right? And it's overcompensating, whatever. That's a whole thing. But like you said, for me, like, so actually what I do, actually, I'll put for the kids, I'll put from me and grandma Cutie. I'll put, because if she isn't can't afford much, I don't do a lot. Me and you talked before. I think it was on here. Stockings. You can spend like $200 on a stocking.
I love doing stockings. Yep.
Yeah. So I don't. I think Teresa still does stockings. I don't do stockings, right? So Teresa's always done like the orange in the bottom, and this
Yep.
that's a family tradition, right?
Yep.
So she'll do stockings for the kids.
Hmm.
And I'm kind of the fun dad. I'm just not spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Teresa's very, using our situation, very practical. Not that she's not fun, by the way, but
No, but
we'll
you just described that scenario you presented. It's your scenario. She's doing the stocking, she's doing the practical
no,
stuff.
but in the
It's
stocking,
like
there's
that.
treats and
No,
stuff.
I know. I
No,
do. I'm the queen of stockings. Haven't you heard?
I know. But what I was saying, because you're saying my scenario, I'm just saying the people I know, known for years, even in marriages, doesn't always separation. The man, majority of the time, the man
I'm
is the
not
one.
disagreeing. I
No, I
just
know the
told
man
you
is the
you
one
are
that's
the
going
example.
overboard. The
Yeah.
man usually,
Yeah. Never
most of the time,
happened in my life, but I'm sure it happens
yeah.
to people.
Yeah, because and maybe not in yours. Men will go for who goes mostly for electronics.
Well, and you go for what you know. The other thing too is wherever the child's home base is, that's where it's Christmas is presented differently. Like
Yeah.
we didn't like with me and my exes or Robert and his exes, Santa doesn't come to both houses. May I don't know how other people do it, but like Santa, to my knowledge, never went to my kid's dad's house. Santa came here. So my budget, like if he had, which whatever, if he had a two, if we each had a $200 budget, mine would had to be spread differently. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm not saying what you're saying is necessarily wrong. I find it funny that as you're sharing, you're saying like you are that statistic right there, right?
Well,
Because
I am actually not that statistic, because I'm not spending crazy amount. So my weakness is I buy things for my kids and grandkids throughout the year that, like, somebody might say, well, why like I just bought Charlotte. I think I showed you my little gizmo thing here, right? I'm
Oh
gonna.
yeah, exactly.
So Charlotte and Izzy came over last night. We had pizza,
Yeah.
and we watched Jurassic Park, the new one, and we hung out, right? But I've got one of these. Is at the gas station. I get gas, and so they had a snake. So Charlotte, the youngest granddaughter,
Cool.
always wants like a real snake. No real snakes, not happening. So I found this like long snake, probably 4.99, whatever it was, whatever, right? I could have saved it and put it in Teresa stocking or something, whatever, right? And it's funny because I'll do a box with multiple things in it, but and I
Cool.
think the Teresa thing I leave for Teresa, right? The
Right.
the stocking, I mean, I leave for Teresa because it's her tradition, right?
Right.
But it's just interesting where um like I don't I'll use an example. Rabbit trail we use for an example. So talking to mom. So mom was saying, she goes, "Oh, I'm just going to give," because she doesn't get it. She goes, "I'm just going to give the kids money." And so I said, here's a thought. What about gift cards? And she goes, "Oh, that's not a bad idea." We're talking about today a little bit, right? I
Mhm.
said, because if you give money, like a Christmas card with 40 bucks in it or whatever, right? Then they'll go to London Drugs or they'll buy some candy and a pop and chocolate bars, bag of chips. You know
This
what I
is
mean,
for
right?
your grandchildren, or who's this for?
This is this is mom for, yeah, for Emily's kids.
Ah,
Yeah, I don't know who else she's doing for. We were just talking about whatever, right? So, and
carry
then
on.
I'll tell you what else she does, which is funny, right? So,
Funny.
anyways, that's all. I will go into a whole, nest of things. No, but we'll go through a whole nest of things, anyways, about perception, perspective, which
Yeah.
are words being used up there. But so what happens is um, like this, like people can do whatever they want to do, right? And the
Sure.
whole idea of cash. So I was just saying, like, if it were me, this is just me. I said I would do like if you've like Mark's warehouse out here. You have Mark's there too, I think, right?
Yep.
And so I went there. They had a big thing. I needed uh, like work shirts. I haven't got anything for a while, and they had a big blowout. I got two shirts that were like regularly like 80 bucks for 25 bucks each. And I only know it
Yeah,
was
they
a
have
sale because
good
I didn't buy it.
sales.
So it was like great, right?
Yeah.
So I was just saying to her, I said, like, you can get a card, like if you're buying like a $25 gift, get a $25 gift card. And she goes, like, they're not going to get a $25 shirt, like say this is for Ethan, right? But then that's towards whatever. Or if you get something for Walmart or whatever you do, right? But get it, but instead of to birthday, I think is different. But anyways, that was just my opinion. And I was just saying, right? And it's yeah, and it's funny. And so we'll leave mom alone because the whole grandkids, what she tries to do. I know she tries to do something with
So funny.
your Nicole's daughter.
Yeah. I don't
She
think
was,
she's messaged her for a couple months.
but I think
I
she
don't think so.
tried to mail her. There was something about mailing her something.
She used to, then she
Yeah,
quit. Then she
yeah,
quit.
yeah. And so if she's listening, mom, apologize, but whatever. This show's about old people too. Yes. So what happens is I'm going to use for an example, right? Because I'm going to get old and I'm going to probably do the same thing.
I doubt
Um,
it.
well, maybe, right? So her, we're getting away from Christmas, Elaine, but it's this Christmas spirit thing, right? When you're in the same city of somebody, the expectation is communication. So with my daughter and granddaughters, even though they're like 5 minute walk away from grandma or from mom, um, you would think there would be more connection. There's not. There's not, right? So 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 we'll call this maybe a form of manipulation, but so to give them money in their pocket, she says, instead of me paying a cleaner, if you guys come over, no, you're not old. It's just me and my mom. Michelle's not old either. Elaine. But
Yeah,
anyways,
just Tom and his
so
mom.
Yeah, talking about my mom and
Tom
me.
and his mom, Tom and his mom.
But so she would like say, well, if you can come over every second week and I'll give you a few chores to do. She wants to see them, is what it is. But then she wants to give them a few bucks for treats, right? Which is fair, right? But so I'm saying this and I'm going to be busted. I don't care. But her and I would talk about conditional and exactly what you just said, like talking. And so the only, just saying, the only kind of grandkids, maybe Tammy, like I'm not sure about Tammy and like in Kamloops, right? But the only kind of grandchildren she's had some contact with has been with mine and yours. That's it. Like
Hmm.
even Tammy and Kamloops, not much that I know of. Anyways, but it's and so I get frustrated and saying like, don't do conditional, to either do it or don't, whatever. And then I take a breath, go out for a smoke. No, I don't smoke. Go, but then I realize that she's lonely, right? But I always tell her, says if you want to talk to somebody for the kids, and reach out. But my daughter's kids are horrible. It's actually, I don't blame the youngest one, but and I remind them, right after me being in the hospital for almost having a heart attack, I said, like, you live close enough, you one day, right? But back to the Christmas thing, because that's what
Yeah,
I
let's get
teetered
back
off.
there.
So
Uh,
with Christmas, exactly what you were saying. It's not about, I was saying to mom today, it's not about doing anything. So I don't know what you guys did in your household, but mom was always about doing things. Christmas Eve was like Christmas. Christmas morning wasn't as much Christmas. I know, because mom, yeah. I think she's brains the French. I don't
yeah,
believe
I
it.
know, but isn't that like a Catholic thing? Is Christmas Eve is a big deal? But with us, we Christmas
I'm
Eve
talking
is
about,
a big deal.
well,
And
she never, I never remember going to Christmas Eve mass, so I don't think it was that. I
right,
think she just liked, see, when you have multiple, if you have multiple families to go to and you got to go this in-law and that in-law and
I
with
never
her
had that.
whatever, right?
Yeah.
But she just, I think she just, I don't know where it came from, but she likes giving presents early.
It's hard. The struggle is real. I've been through that too. And it's funny, I have a couple things hidden for Gemma in my closet from Nicole. Like me and Nicole went shopping and we bought these Gemma's into dolls. She's 8. So we bought her these 2 dolls that she wanted. They're pretty much the same doll, but with different hair color. But they're wearing onesies and one's got oh she some character, a character she likes, and then the other one, and like their onesies with like the hoods and the um Lilo and Stitch. Is
Right.
that okay? So that's one of them. Anyways, so and then I got something else. I think mine's Minnie Mouse or something, but it was such a good deal. We got it like a month ago, $20 off. So like $39 instead of $59. But they're both here because Nicole couldn't trust herself not to give it to Gemma early. I'm the same. I get so excited, especially if I think I got a great gift. And
Mom,
I don't know if she watches, but I just, so this is something. So we like fun things. As you know, I'm frugal, Michelle. I don't spend a lot of money. I don't know if somebody in your life would like this, but I might get myself one. It's an old school phone head, like the phone that we love to hang up on people. So it's an old school phone and it's got the curly wire and everything. Plugs in here. So you can cradle it. You can do all the things we love to do, short of slam it down on somebody. And I thought that's so retro and fun. And they're like $17 delivered in like 3 days. That works for me. Yeah, so I that's my like good fun find for Nicole this year. Like I got her other
so
things, but
so
that I love that.
here's a question for you, for
Okay.
Alan. So this is what somebody does that starts with an M and ends with an M. Is if they like, I mentioned this last time, the wind chimes. Remember the wind chimes?
Oh
Oh, I
yeah.
love those things. Oh, everybody will love them, so I'm going to buy everybody them, right?
Oh, Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So this person ordered from Amazon for one of the grandchildren. When she was a child, she had these paper doll cutouts that you would put like a paper dress on and a paper hat and all that.
Yeah, I love those. When yeah, that was a big deal.
So this person starts with an M, ends with an M.
Okay.
So she's talking at Nicole. She goes, "Oh, like the grandkids will love this." And I'm going,
Oh,
"Oh."
they won't.
So it came in, and now she
Oh,
wants to buy a magnet board to play on. So
oh
this
my,
person, she's got it in it, and it's only this big. She thought it'd
I'm
be a bit
sure.
bigger,
Yeah.
and I'm. You remember I told you a long time ago that my daughter used to call me years and years ago the dream killer?
Yeah. Was it that long ago?
Well, it's been continuing on. I'm still the dream
Yeah.
killer, I
I'm
guess.
breathing life back into it.
Yeah,
Carry
I
on.
need to get it tattooed here or something like
Oh,
that. Watch out.
don't label yourself. No.
Yeah. But so, anyways, so and I'm one of those guys, like, you know how you guys, if you have a gift, you want to give it away.
Yeah.
If I have a thought, I need to share it.
Oh, that's that no filter, hey?
I
No
don't, yeah,
filter.
I need a filter.
That's
And
funny.
so before, I try to say to this person that because they're having like not a flashback like from the
That's
days, but
exactly right. Yeah.
but it's good. It's a great memory. So all I said before they bought it, and now after they got it, I said, just be okay that this child may play with it once.
Right.
This child has a whole bunch of Barbies. You know, this child does because for Christmas they got Barbies from
Yeah,
everybody, probably even us.
exactly.
Doesn't play the Barbies. You know what she plays? She plays Minecraft.
Oh,
She's 8,
yep.
and that's kind of where the world is. There
Yeah, for
is
sure.
some tactile things that she has, but it's not like it used to be. So,
And they get
so
so much. That's the other part,
yeah.
right? Such an
So
abundance.
yeah. So there is. So there is. Anyways. So I just as person that says just make sure
That's
you
right.
know that you're okay like you're buying it. Have you had this? So, Alan, too, if you had this, have you bought? Because I know people like this, not mom, by the way, but I know people like this that would get a gift for Christmas from, say, a parent.
Hmm.
I'm talking 20 years ago, maybe longer.
Yep.
Not me. And because it was from a parent, it'd be something they've never used or would never use, and they'll keep it because their parent gave it to them. Would you keep it?
I would keep it. Absolutely.
Everything.
Well, you know what though?
Are you a hoarder?
No, I was gonna say, so I would keep it for a respectful period of time. And then if I never used it, like I had this curly fry maker somebody got me years ago. I held on to that thing for way too many years. It was in the box. I think I used it once. It was always in the box, had the instructions, looked brand new, and I moved it around from place to place and it took up too much space. So it was like in the back of a cupboard or whatever. And it was in this is the programming we have, right? So I was raised very strictly. It doesn't matter if it's the ugliest sweater you've ever seen. Put it on and smile. And I did. I was a very obedient child. I made up for it later on. But then after a number of years, I did. I donated it and I felt good because I realized it could be helping somebody, it could be giving someone else curly fries instead
Yeah.
of sitting doing nothing. So
See
I
the
paid it forward, but it's mental. It's
see
stuck
the
in there.
ugly sweater I can
Mm,
live with. The aunt Mary who knitted you a scarf, mittens,
yep,
could live with that.
yep,
Honestly, that's
yep.
I could live with it, right? Funny story, not an exaggeration. So remember I tell you over the years I've been in like Christmas parties that you would have a gift. You'd either like say there'd be a $10
Yep.
gift, or you can regift something from home that wasn't broken,
Okay.
but you can regift, right?
Yep.
And I told you the story about the guitar that was
Yes.
started was
That was a
terrible, right?
tearjerker.
There was one party we were at. I think there was 30 people. It was a house party. It was friends, and there was food and drinks, and it was older. It was like people, right? So we all regifted. Like it was all adults, right? So
Yeah.
we all had gifts underneath and pulled the names and the typical stuff we do, right? No exact. This was, oh my word, 25 years ago. Do you remember the Sunbeam, the handheld mixer with the mixer with the
I have one.
five of them
Oh,
still in the box,
wedding gifts, I bet.
wedding gifts. And then it was like we were dying laughing because
That's
somebody, the
hilarious.
first one would go, they're going, because you see the people's faces, right? And the first one's going, like, they're going, like, the first person's like, got rid of that thing, right? And then, like, a couple of gifts later, and there are a lot of similar
That's
boxes,
somebody else's.
and everybody's going, like, that's weird. Two of them, right?
That's like the cooties. Don't touch
It
that one.
was so funny, right?
Uh,
5 out of 30. It was
that's
hilarious.
so did you get one?
No, no, I
No.
don't. I got a crock pot.
Oh,
See,
did you?
but remember my psychological thing. Remember I told you, men will grab. They don't
Oh,
care if
yes.
it's pretty bows. They'll take the bigger box.
Yeah, that's
So I
right.
took the bigger box,
And that's what you
and
got.
back then I don't remember if things were pretty. The reason I always remember that now because I think I'll probably be at some Christmas party where it'll be a gift thing. Aunt Nikki does them. I don't know if she's doing anything anymore
Hmm,
because they're getting older. But
sure.
when we would do it at Nicole's, just saying again, and I think I told you this, we're there, no exaggeration. I might have said this before. Uncle Mark's there, and I don't know. I'm trying to think what other Uncle Rob was there, but it was Mark, and I think it was Uncle Bob. Michelle, I'm telling them both exactly what I said before. The men, I'm telling them, I probably have a prank gift.
You're
I said
giving
the
them a
men.
clue. Yeah.
I said the men will go for the biggest one.
Yeah.
They didn't see what I brought, and the women will
Oh,
go for the prettiest one.
right.
In the biggest one that Mark got, it was like I don't know, it was like an Amazon box. I put in a can of tiny weenies.
Oh,
I think I put it was like I don't know, I put a craft dinner, so it wasn't horrible.
no,
And then
right.
I don't
That's
know, I put something else that you would never use, right?
right.
And so if you're gonna punk somebody, Uncle Mark's like the best, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And
Now,
then he tried to get
yeah.
and the kids were there, like some of the grandkids there, and so he's trying to get the kids to trade with him, like, come on, trade with me, take mine, take mine. They're going, no, that's terrible. You
No
keep
way. Yeah.
you can't. You took the biggest thing underneath the tree. You keep it.
Yeah. I think you got what you deserved.
But I have a question for you. Okay, did you hear about the guy who evaporated?
No, I did not.
Yeah, he'll be missed. Okay, last one.
Okay.
What pronouns does chocolate use?
I don't know.
Hershey.
Oh, pfft. That's
That's all I got. All
that's
I have
funny.
today.
That's funny.
I'm back next week.
There you go. And we are back next week, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's good that we do it. Yeah, it's been in this season we've been sick-ish.
Yeah, and just tired. And you said at the beginning, and it's so true, it affects everybody. When it gets dark early, when it's overcast, it was 17 here yesterday, which is balmy, but still overcast, rain off and on. Today, the
Yeah,
same thing. It's a high of 4 right now, light rain. It's hard to get motivated and inspired on those days, right?
yeah,
And then, of course, when you have lots of things going on, it's hard
yeah,
really to get motivated. But yeah, I'm glad we could pop in anyways and just
yeah.
connect
Well,
and
it's
say hi to
4:30
Luann.
here.
Yep.
4:30 here. It's almost dark.
Yeah, it's
And then it's
dark here.
like I'm not going to complain. It's cold because let's see what's it's cold. What's cold for us here? 9 degrees. I'm not going to complain. It's cold,
Oh yeah, yeah,
but
yeah,
it just feels. It's been raining. It's not raining today, but it's been raining. But it's
yeah,
just that kind of damp, gloomy, whatever, right? But
exactly.
before we go, let's do our show. Let's do our show talks. We
Oh,
talk about movies
yeah,
because we
okay.
said we talk about that, right?
We did, and I actually made some notes before not many notes. I've been watching back did I put my where did I put my I put it on top of my hot chocolate so the fruit flies wouldn't get in there. Okay, so I've been watching oh my God, complete blank. I tried to watch Frankenstein a couple times. I'm reading rave reviews from people I know. Couldn't do it. I like the action at the beginning, and then I don't know. I'm just it's that whole make believe thing. I don't know. I wasn't getting into it, but what I did watch that was funny, and we know I really stick to my documentaries. So this was a little out of my wheelhouse. It was a comedy on Netflix called Playdate. Have you
I
seen
saw it.
it?
I just watched it last night.
Did you? What did you think?
Oh my word. We need to do this mental wellness show, but these movies affect our wellness, I guess. And then we
I
need to do
was
our
bored. Halfway through, I was like, oh, I don't know. But I stuck it out and I laughed. I laughed out loud a couple times.
so what I try not to do, like I thought it was going to be, I was hoping it would be something like Grown Ups or Dodgeball
Me
or
too.
right.
100%.
And soon as I knew within the first 20 minutes that I didn't know what it was going to be like, but I knew it was going to be like that.
I agree. It kept me surprised.
Yeah, but I was I was comfortable with the big guy, him making the other guy uncomfortable. I was okay with that. That I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah. Oh, I was fine with that too. Yeah.
yeah. And so anyway, so it was I was able to navigate through and again, I try to like just watch the movie and then kind
Yeah.
of do my little critique after. But I'm
Yeah.
watching it, I'm going like I'm trying not to think like this is not very good writing, right? The
I
37, the
know.
137 kids that are the same. Like I understand like coming up with the DNA from this guy, whatever, right?
Right.
Like
I think
it was
that's
just
why I watched because I was like, how, like, so many movies are similar. It's not very often that I haven't figured it out by halfway
yeah.
through. And that was that movie when I was like, what? A couple times, like when without like sharing the whole end of it. I mean, of course I
You
figured
could share the end of it and it's okay.
but yeah, as soon as I saw the two kids, I was like, what the hell? And even I don't know. So I guess I would give it like a 10 out of 10 for keeping me interested and curious. But after that, I mean, Kevin James, that's sort of his ongoing character. Have we seen him in anything else that he's not like the mall cop? He's always just sort of
But
that dorky.
so his even when he's the lead role, he's always like he always feels like the supporting role, right?
100% and sort of a
Yeah, so even the mall cop, yeah, so he like just like so Jim Carrey has his persona,
Mhm.
um, Will Ferrell, like so his is just this whatever, right?
Yeah.
Um, but it was just I wouldn't give it 10 out of 10. I think like
Oh,
when you watch the Peanut Butter Falcon and you said like which I still like, but I know it's slow, right?
but that was put together like the story flowed. I just
It
give
was just written
that
better.
play date, yeah, like 10 out of 10 for like confusing me,
Yeah. Well,
right?
did you ever watch Galaxy Quest
Galaxy Quest?
with Tim Allen? Oh, you got to watch it. Oh my word.
Oh, I think so a long time ago. I'd have to rewatch it.
Did did I
Are
ever
they
send you the
actors in that? Are they actors?
who?
Are they
Tim
actors?
Allen. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did. That's hilarious. Yes, I saw
It's
you in that
it's
movie.
such a good did you ever did I ever get you the DVD or when you guys were down, did you
Oh,
watch the movie that I was in?
you showed me. I saw it at your house.
The whole thing? I made you watch the whole thing?
You did. I lived to tell the tale. You
Yeah.
why don't you upload it onto YouTube?
Because I don't own it. I don't own the rights. My friend owned it and I could ask him, but
Yeah, why don't you ask him?
I can ask him. He's working on the second movie that
Just
he's
for
been working on
fun,
for 4 years.
right? Oh, well, then that's even better if he's working on the second one.
Yeah, the second one he's been working on for 4 years, and I play a
Anyway,
mental I play a guy who escaped from a mental institution.
okay, so
It's with our show.
yeah, right. So yeah, your experience.
So here's a show.
I love that. Alan,
So
let's
here's a
ask him
show,
every week.
and a funny little side bit with it. So the name in the show, so the one that I was in, Deja Vu Deception, was filmed Chilliwack up the water park, right? And so the second one, the same kind of area, just different. It
What
was like
was
a
it called
flashback.
again?
Deja Vu Deception.
Right.
So I'll see if there's any clips online. I'll talk to him. I'll probably talk to him next week.
Yeah,
But the second one, I don't remember the name because it's not released. And the
right.
first one, he won awards in Hollywood for like
I
a,
know.
a screen. And so the second one, my name of my character, I don't have a speaking role. I just have a thing where I look like what's his name? Not John Candy. I look like anyways, one of these old comic Canadian guys, but I don't speak. But my name was Frito Lay. That was my name. Horrible name.
Oh, that's
So we
hilarious.
had to change it because he didn't want to get sued, right? So,
Right.
anyways, if I find, I'm going to tell him to send me the clips of the unfinished one. So I'll send it to you. Anyways, I watched a show called on Netflix called Departure. 3 seasons, 6 episodes per season.
Hmm.
It's kind of an espionage. Some of it's to do. Some of it's based out of Toronto.
Oh, interesting.
There's an English actress and there's an English actor, but she's East Indian, but she's English, and she doesn't work for the police, but she works like when there's a crash, when there's crashes, she works on why did this thing crash.
Oh,
So
okay. Okay,
so I
interesting.
think you'll like it. And so
Oh,
the first season, 6 episodes to do with a plane crash.
okay.
The second one is to do with a train, and the third one's to do with the boat. And the boat
Oh, I bet I will like it. I'll check that out.
so it would be good to talk about it next week,
Okay,
but
awesome.
it's so those types of things I've been looking for, and I should message we should message during the week
Sure.
if I remember, because then we can catch up and talk about it. But yeah, there's just like there's just different things. So tell me before we go, I know this already, but just tell me, I'll write it down. What are things in a movie, not documentary or whatever you thought, what are things that you like that you look for in a movie? I know there's 1,000 things probably. What are things right now?
So action, anything to do with uh like behavior and a backstory. So like getting into the background of why something happened. Like I used to really like, and I still do, like Criminal Minds,
Yeah.
that sort of stuff, right? I'm not, I don't really do much that has anything to do with violence of women, but it depends how it's put together. Like I really like that Ed Gein one, but it didn't show that, like you knew it was happening, but it's not. So like I'm not big on the gore, but I like the like how do things work, or
Yeah.
something with a twist, right? Something um oh, what is that one? Did you see, is it The World Stood Still? The Day the World
Yep.
yeah, so that one, like it kept you like, and remember the boat comes into land and the planes, and it just it's and trying to figure out like what's going on, and then all that stuff. So things like that that have some sort of twist or that sort of thing, I like that.
Well, what I liked about Departures is because a lot of the shows I want to recommend, and then I have to do the sidebar saying, okay, you might have to fast forward some parts.
For
Maybe
sure.
you don't.
Yep.
There's just some stuff I'm going like, I don't know why. Like I understand stuff like if I'm watching a prison movie, like I love Prison Break, right? When I'm watching that, that could have been way worse than it was.
For
Prison
sure.
language could have been crazy,
Exactly.
right?
Yep.
But when I'm watching stuff, Sons of Anarchy, I know at the beginning there was a little bit of like the sex part, right? but that could have been worse.
I
They
never
actually
watched
dumped.
that. Never watched it.
I loved it, right?
Good.
The main actress in it, the mom, is from Married with Children.
Yeah, her name's Gemma, like my granddaughter. I
Yeah,
was like,
don't watch it then. You don't
seriously,
want to.
Nicole? Well, I know enough about her.
Yeah,
They watched
but
it in the house. I just didn't watch it myself.
some of the other ones are some of the other ones are I watched one, I might have mentioned it. I'm looking here like on Netflix on my phone. There's one like The Inside Man. These are all mind game ones, right?
Right.
Um oh mind okay, Mind Hunter. And I'll write this down so I'll remind you. Mind Hunter is the other one I told you where this guy interviews these serial killers and he does interview the Ed guy. He's the main guy, but
Oh,
it's like
okay.
but it's like these two investigators that are hired as behavioral specialists. And the first guy that they interview is Ed, and Ed's trying to help them get into the mind, but he's so creepy, so
Like
creepy.
this is real
You,
video footage
no,
or
no, this is a
actor?
show. It's two
Oh,
seasons.
okay. Yeah, that would have been, yeah, okay. Just like
So
in the
write that
video.
one down.
Yeah.
But there's another one. I don't remember the name of it, but I mentioned it before. But it's a different type of mind game, but where they it's where it's a foreign what's up for it's not made in US, but it's English speaking, it's not subtitles. And what they do is where they dupe these billionaires. They have this bunker in case there's a atomic bomb war, right? And so they put them in this bunker. They wait to hear a little bit of news about, oh no, Russia, China, whatever. So they go into this bunker, and when they're underneath there, they control all the news and narrative. So they make it sound like up. So
What's that one
it's
called?
I'll find it. I don't remember. I'll find it.
Millionaire something? Is it
What?
millionaire something?
A billionaire bunker.
Billionaire. Because I haven't watched it, but I've heard stuff about it. Okay.
But the reason I'm bringing it up, so I haven't finished it yet
Okay.
because I don't. It's really good. The person writing it on this is like genius. It's so great. Like I love it, right?
Yeah.
But then not horribly, but they throw enough like of the sex part, and the sex part is what I hate because
Me
I'm going
too.
like, what? And I don't care if you like.
It's not necessary. I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, I don't care if you're like you're kissing, necking, then they're unbuttoning their shirt, then you know what's happening. Who
Right.
cares, right?
And we
House
get
of Cards was House of Cards was the same thing. Like you get to a certain point, okay, next scene, right?
right. Yeah, exactly. We're all adults. We know what's next.
Yeah, I think it's to do. Somebody was asking. I think it's to do with ratings and whatever, right? I just think so. The Mindhunter is into that creepy criminal mind thing that you like,
Yep.
and I'm
Put a
almost finished.
star
I think
beside it.
Departures you'll love.
Okay. Good. Because I need something.
Is Alan with us still?
Yeah, I think so.
No, I think she left.
Oh, no, I don't
One
know.
person.
I'm not
Anyways,
I'm not sure.
she can join us for those. We'll type them in our
Yeah,
page.
exactly. And I agree. Yeah, let's stay in contact through the week. Or if you find something else, and I will as well. Yeah, and we'll carry on till next Sunday.
Yeah, and if there's anything you think that I would be interested in and we can talk about, let me know.
Okay, perfect. All
Okay.
right. Well, everybody, thank you so much. We appreciate you. We'll see you next time. Have a good week. Don't forget how awesome you are. And ciao for now, baby. Ah, that's good. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Tired.